Hi everyone. So our next video here is talking about your communication in this classroom. So let me share my computer screen with you. In particular, I'd like to go through how I expect you to communicate and collaborate in the classroom this semester. So this is essentially an agreement that I want you to understand why we're doing this and how I expect you to do it this semester. So for ShinFlex courses, because we are learning from home and oftentimes in the classroom, so we have the flexibility to do both, it's really, really important that this semester you all are very communicative. So I need a promise from you for chemistry this semester that you will communicate with me, with your classmates, so that you will succeed in this class. So here's why it's so important. One of these things that I've seen a lot since I've been teaching is that your study buddies matter when you're taking classes. They really do determine your success. The students who form groups and work together tend to do better in the classroom. I see students' grades, often they fluctuate depending on who they're working with. Because we rotate lab groups, sometimes I see that one group they're doing really well in, and then they move to the next group and they aren't doing so well, maybe because that group doesn't communicate or just does things differently and they don't mesh. And so when you see that student go back to those people that they work better with, their grades naturally go up too. So collaborating with people is super duper important, and not just in class, but also outside of class. I see students do very well when they form outside of class groups, study groups. So this is a support network for you, and it really does help improve your grades. So I want to stress upon you this semester, even though you're going to be learning probably from home, that you communicate with other people in the classroom, even though you're working remotely. Okay, so what that means, what that looks like when you are in the online classroom on campus is that you're responding to other people's discussion posts when they put them up. And likewise, they're going to respond to yours when you put them up. If somebody sends you an email, or maybe they send you a Gmail chat or something, or they get in contact you in some form or fashion, please respond to them. Please respond to my emails as well when I send you something that needs a response. Even if you don't feel like answering, it can be really easy to say, I got it, or I'll get back with you. That's totally fine. But just let us know that you heard us and you got our communication. And if you don't feel like answering, if it's a long-winded thing, like direct that person to somebody who can help them. So if somebody reaches out to you, another student, and says, I don't know how to do this, do you have an idea? And you don't feel like dealing with it, you can always say, why don't you go talk to Professor Sharp or Dr. Kaw or a tutor, or maybe another student can help as well. So please let everybody know that you aren't ignoring them when they reach out. It's really, really helpful to establish this environment, this learning collaborative environment, so that everybody feels like we're in this together and we don't leave anybody alone and out of this remote experience. So we really want to have a communicative space so that we are feeling less remote and more connected as we go through this online learning. Okay, I also want to cover netiquette. So this is etiquette, but on the internet. So please remember this semester when you are communicating with people that there is a real person on the other side of all of your comments and emails and communications. So I know it's very easy when you're in an online environment to say things that might be more, what do you call it? I guess exaggerated than you normally would to their face. So please keep your comments in check. Anything that's inflammatory, hateful, shameful remarks should not be a place, they should not have a place in the classroom, okay? They should not be used in communications with other students. So here's an example of an inflammatory remark. Say somebody leaves a discussion post and they leave an idea or something, and you might respond with, that's a terrible idea. That's directly shaming that person, saying, your idea sucks. That's really not a good way to communicate. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that that language is not okay, but it's okay to disagree. So keep in mind, if you think their idea is bad, another way that you can say it is you can say, well, I don't see it that way. I think this might work better. That's a totally fine statement to say. Please don't think that when I'm covering netiquette here that I'm telling you you can't disagree with someone. That is not true. You can definitely politely agree with someone, and it's something you should do. If you don't feel the same way, you should let that person know. It is a polite thing to do to tell them that you don't agree. Just make sure you do it nicely. If you need some help with that, there is a link under the video that takes you to a website that has some ways that you can phrase things a little nicer in order to disagree with someone. Okay, I really want to impress upon this because this is really important. I have students do this every semester and they really don't do well in the class. So please, this semester when you are learning remotely, do not struggle silently. This is the worst thing you can do in a classroom, any classroom of any type. If you sit there quietly and struggle and you don't speak up, no one can help you. You have to let us know that you're having trouble, okay? And I understand that a lot of you are a little bit more shy and you might feel that it's shameful to struggle or think that, oh, well, nobody else is having a hard time, so I can't say anything, like that looks bad. That is absolutely not true. I have students in this class every semester that struggle, that work their butts off to do well. And I promise you, you are not alone in that endeavor. So if you feel like you're having trouble, speak up, okay? Contrary to popular belief, your professors are here to help you. I know that a lot of you feel like all we do is grade you and that might feel critical, but we are here to help you and to help you learn. So reach out to us if you feel like you are stuck. Your classmates are here to help you as well. You can reach out to somebody else in the classroom. Your tutors are here to help you. We have those through the Academic Enrichment Center. You can always reach out to these people. So you have a support network, even though you are learning remotely from home this semester. So please, please, please use it. It's very important. Do not be silent. That is the one thing I really want you to take away from this. Make sure you are communicating this semester. It will take you a long way. Okay, so the last thing in this video is I would like you to sign your name to this agreement. By signing your name, it means you agree to this statement. I promise, that's you, the student, that I will participate in discussions in this class and proper communications, that's following netiquette, with my instructors and my fellow students this semester. So just sign your name in the comment box, and that means that you agree to follow this semester in chemistry. Okay, I'll see you next time.